one?
No thanks, Murray, I'm good. How's it howling, everybody? Wolf Prince Leon here, and welcome back to Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. In the last episode, we got started by breaking into police headquarters and stealing the case file that began our journey to take down the Fiendish Five and reclaim what was taken. So yeah, we know where to go.
I've already plotted a route to our first target.
Yep, we know where we're going, and so let's get wild. Okay, Smokey, roll 'em!
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of a perilous Welsh triangle.
Sly Cooper in Tide of Terror, featuring Sir Raleigh the Frog. Alright, let's get rolling. So right out of the gate, I'm not going to be the best player ever, but I'm going to try my best because I just want to have some fun, you know? So first up is Sir Raleigh the Frog.
Hey, Sly! I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb route.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Ah, the worrywart. So I'll be honest with you guys, while I have been looking forward to this entire series, Sly 1 was the game I was hesitant to grab, mainly because it's very different from any other game in the series.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
So yeah, this game suffers from what Quarter Guy calls first game syndrome. There's a lot of elements in this game that are very different from the rest of the series. For instance, in this game, one hit and you're done. The only way to have like more hit points is to collect 100 rings to get a silver horseshoe that later upgrades into a golden horseshoe. And the better the horseshoe you have, the better hit, the more hits you can take before you become a roasted raccoon. In the story structure and the gameplay structure here is very different from the other games. Each area is divided into levels, rather than having a big hub area for missions. So yeah, needless to say, this was the game I was looking forward to the least out of the Sly trilogy. But you gotta start somewhere, so I'll brave the storm and try my best. So our first target in this game is Sir Raleigh the Frog, chief machinist of the Fiendish Five. He went from a bored rich boy to a pirate on a whim of all things. Yeah, even from just the backstory, there's so much intrigue and personality in this game with both the characters and the villains. It's not very difficult to get sucked into this thing when you know what you're working with. So anyway, Hello.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Oh, it's on, alright. So yeah, another aspect of the games that I like is that we also find out the schemes of the villains as we go through their missions and levels. Not just in this game, but in every Sly Cooper game. So yeah, we already know that Sir Raleigh is a pirate and a chief machinist. And his blimp ain't just a blimp, it's a weather machine. But why would he want a storm machine to make his area stormy?
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
So yeah, we need to find out what's going on here so we can not only take back...
Remember, you can grab onto a hook by jumping near it and pressing the circle button.
Took a few tries there, but I made it through. So we gotta find out what Raleigh's doing with this storm machine, why, and not only stop his scheme, but take back the pages of the Thievius Raccoonus! Not to mention take out whoever gets in our way. So yeah, this game is more of a puzzle platformer as opposed to like sneaky like the three next games should be. Yeah, in case you can't tell, like, for sure, I'm looking more forward to Sly 2 and 3 than this game, because they're a lot more fun, in my opinion. But, again, to get to those games, I gotta get through this one. As I was saying, to get to those games, I gotta get through this one. And that makes 16.
That large vault has got to be somehow related to those clues in bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code and get you inside it.
Okay. And here's the main goal of each level in this game. To get the key. Yeah, think of it like the power cells in the first Jak and Daxter game. You gotta collect them in order to move forward. Much to my annoyance. Almost fell there. Anyway, and that should be the last two for this level in particular. Voila!
Found it, Sly! That's the final clue to crack the code! Now find that vault and I'll give you the instructions to open it!
I'm already there.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Okie dokie Luke!
The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
792. And our prize is... a piece of paper?
You found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
Yep. These vaults don't just house collectibles or treasures. They have pages of the Thievius Raccoonus, which help Sly learn new moves like this. But enough of this area. Let's move on. And we go from here to prowling the grounds. So we're already at the next area, but I'm going to lay off here. Like, I'm going to cut it here because I don't want to get too much done too early. I'll try to get more done in the next part, but for now, this is a great place to start. Got the hang of the game, got a few more tutorials, and we're already on our way to take on Sir Raleigh the Frog. Anywho, I'm Wolf Prince Leon, and until next time, have a good day.